Hello students and friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today my topic is winter air conditioning system. So how we'll design the winter air conditioning and how we'll write the working principle, I am going to explain with the help of the schematic diagram and psychrometric diagram. So what is meaning of air conditions? Air conditions means we are controlling the temperature and humidity and purity of the air. Okay. So this format I draw here is schematic diagram. This format will be same for the summer air conditioning, hot and wet weather, hot and dry weather. And previous video already we discussed what is the changes here. Cooling coil, heating coil, humidification and conditions air and all will get. So that only will be changes here. So before this, what is the initial conditions for the winter air conditioning? So winter means very chill anywhere throughout India. So that temperature should be dry wall temperature should be let us assume 8 degrees Celsius, 5 to 8 degrees Celsius, anything you can assume in winter. And relative humidity will be there. Relative humidity approximately will be 20%, just we'll assume 20%. 15 to 20% will be there, the relative humidity in the winter. So this complete imagine, suppose you are writing the winter now you just imagine what is, okay, temperatures will be very low like 5 to 8 degrees Celsius. But humidity also, how you will know the humidity? If you are feeling the sweating, if you are feeling the moisture in your body, that is called humidity. So in winter you will not feel the moisture, you will feel always dry in your body. That means what? Atmosphere having no moisture, so that moisture they are absorbing from your body, so you will feel something extracting from my body. So that way you can imagine the first conditions of the winter air conditioning. So now we'll see this, where these conditions belongs to the psychrometric chart. So let us draw the psychrometric chart here. Psychrometric chart will draw. This is our psychrometric chart just drawn. Then where is our conditions? So already dry bulb temperatures, already so many times I discussed. This minus 5 degrees Celsius, this is 45 degrees. This is humidity, here 0 to 30. Unit will be gram per gram of dry air. This is the dry bulb temperature, dBT in degree Celsius, okay. So that what I wrote here, degree Celsius, 5 minus 5 degrees Celsius, okay. So where is the first conditions we'll see? So already I told dry bulb temperature 8 degree. So somewhere 8 degree will take here. And humidity 20%. Humidity we taken 20%. This is the first conditions. Where is our comfort condition? Comfort conditions already we discussed. Now look again. I am writing here comfort conditions. What is? 25 degrees Celsius dry bulb temperature, that means dry temperature, and 50% RH. This is called human comfort conditions. Where will be this in psychrometric chart? Let us assume human comfort conditions. This is called 50% RH and 25 degrees Celsius. Any psychrometric chart, if you purchase the refrigeration psychrometric chart, any psychrometric chart you will see this one circle will be there inside the chart. That means that is called human comfort conditions. 25 degrees Celsius and 50% humidity, we will feel the very comfort. We will feel neither hot nor cool. Okay. So now this is the condition, our comfort condition, and first conditions will be where here. So how to reach there? That only design, already existing design is there, we are studying. So how will design this? Based on the psychrometric process. So already we discussed psychrometric process. Listen again one more time. Some shortcut I will discuss the psychrometric process. We have 8 type of process. Already you know. This is called heating process. This is called cooling process. Humidification process. Dehumidification process. This is heating and humidification cooling and humidification, cooling and dehumidification, cooling and heating and dehumidification. This is cooling and dehumidification, heating and dehumidification, humidification, dehumidification, heating, cooling. These are the psychrometric process. Based on this psychrometric process, we'll design the winter air conditioning. Okay. So what is the first condition and what is the comfort condition? How to reach here? So they adopted what the process. I will draw this first process that taken heating process, that is called preheating process. I will draw this line. This is called preheating process. So we give some name 1 to 2. So we'll write here 1 to 2 preheating process, preheating psychrometric process, 1 to 2 preheating process. During this process, what is happening? During this process, what is happening? You look here, temperature increases. Temperature increases beyond our comfort condition. Temperature increase. Let us assume some temperature you will write 35 to 38 something you will write approximately. But humidity, what is more or less same only. Humidity will be more or less, RH will be more or less same only. No, RH will be more or less same. That symbol will be remain same. More or less will be same, which is our not comfort condition. So one heating coil, preheating coil we did. Now we'll go the adiabatic humidifier. Second process will be adiabatic humidifier. Adiabatic humidifier. Comfort conditions will little go higher, so we can. So this is the, what is this process? 2 to 3. 2 to 3. Look here, 2 to 3. What is this one? Cooling and humidification. Cooling and humidification. Cooling and humidification process. During this process, what is happening? Moisture improved, but temperature is getting down again below the comfort conditions. Temperature again going down below the comfort conditions. Now what is the last process? Humidity we have to reduce. That means we have to heat. Then temperature also will improve. So final steps will be 4. 3 to 4 reheating process. So 3 process adopted for the winter air conditioning. This is called reheating process. So using the 2 heating coil, this effect will be very good. So once this they designed, so effect will be that AC winter air conditioning design will be very, very good due to the 2 heating process. One preheating process, one reheating process. This is the design. 1 to 2 preheating, then adiabatic humidifier, also known as cooling and humidification, and heating process will reach our design. Now how to represent this in this format? Schematic diagram. Already I told this format will be same for everywhere. So first coil, what is? After the air filter, you draw the preheating coil. After this, we draw the preheating coil. So we draw the preheating coil. Right here, preheating coil. After preheating coil, what is there? Cooling and humidification. So we draw this humidifier. Cooling and humidifications. Cooling and humidification. And cooling and humidification. Okay. Then next process, what will be there? Reheating. What is this one? Reheating. So this will be reheating. After reheating, what we are getting? We are getting the conditions space. Conditions air, not space. This is called reheating heating coil, reheating coil. How we are writing this? We are writing based on this psychrometric chart only. This is called saturation line, no? This is saturation line. Here relative humidity will be 100%. Already so many times relative humidity will be 100%. Okay, saturation line. This is called saturation line. Relative humidity will be 100%. So now how we'll write this process from the atmosphere or makeup air enters into the air conditioning system, recirculating air mixed with this air and it passes through the filter, air filter. Air filter, what they're doing? They will filter the dust particle from the air and it will passes through the preheating coil. It passes through the preheating coil. What they will do? Preheating coil temperatures will improve, but relative humidity or moisture will be more or less will be same. Again, this passes through the humidifier, cooling and humidifier. So what will happen? Temperature will reduce, but humidity will improve more than our comfort condition. Again, this passes through the heating coil. Again, this passes through the heating coil. What will get? We'll get the conditions air. We'll get the conditions air. We'll get the conditions air. That conditions air with the help of the fan will supply to the conditions space. With the help of the conditions space. From the conditions space, some remaining air. Some air will go to the exhaust, some air they will absorb the appliances. Some remaining air is known as recirculated air. Recirculating air or recirculating air, you can write now with recirculating air. So recirculating air again mixed with the makeup air. Why this name is makeup air? Because recirculating air will be how much air we supplied, that much air will not come back. Some air will go through the exhaust, through the appliances, absorb, or some region some air will go. So some remaining air is known as recirculating air that mix with the makeup air and that passes through this coil. So that you have to write what you are seeing here. 1 to 2, how much, what is happening. 2 to 3, what is happening for that particular process. 3 to 4, what is happening. That theory you have to write. So this is the process for winter air conditioning. Okay. So now here we have to include one thing, cooler and AC, air conditioner or AC. Okay. What is the difference cooler and AC? So cooler, if you will see this, water will be there, no? And once water passes from the air passes through the water, what will happen? Moist air or saturated air will supply to the room. That is called evaporative coolant. AC cooler is known as evaporative coolant. Then what will happen here? If room was closed, what will happen? Slowly, what will happen? Moisture will increase inside the room. So because no ventilations and what is happening here? We are supplying through the water air circulated. So water particles will be there in that air. So that air will feel the chill. This applications only in the dry conditions. If you see the cooler, it will more effective in the dry conditions. Then you will see what is that water particles will come, that saturated air will come to the room, so you will feel the comfort. But what is AC doing? AC, they are controlling the temperature, humidity, and required temperatures we can maintain. So, but AC is more costlier than cooler, that's why. But what is one disadvantage is there for the cooler, the AC, because you will get the global warming. Some pollutions will be there because in AC we are using the refrigerant. So some pollutions will be definitely there. They will release in the atmosphere. But cooler, we are using the water. So you will see no pollution, no other side effect, no other disadvantage will be there. But only disadvantage there, this we can use in the dry climate. Wet climate we cannot use because wet climate now moisture will be there. But here is cooler what they're producing, moist air only they're producing, and people are feeling the chill. But AC, fully they are controlling temperature and humidity, and this way we are getting more comfortable. But both having some advantage and disadvantage. This is the difference between cooler and AC. Okay, so this is the winter air conditioning. Summer air conditioning, previous video already uploaded. Two types, hot and wet weather, hot and dry weather. Now this is winter air conditioning. So what we have to do, always you draw the schematic diagram. This is schematic diagram you have to draw. It's the psychrometric diagram. This is called psychrometric diagram. And then only you draw the schematic diagram and you write the process, how this temperature variations, you start from the recirculating air mixed with the makeup air, and one passes through the air filter. About air filter you write, then preheating coil. Now what is happening here? That means what is the psychrometric terms are changes, that only you have to write. Again, cooling and humidification. What are the psychrometric terms changes? That only you have to write few lines. Then last 3 to 4, reheating coil. What is the changes that you write? But last you write, due to the two heating coil using in the winter air conditioning, so the system effect will be very good, that you have to write. Okay students, so watch this video and subscribe this video so